Hi, Happy New Year from everybody here at Bransford Webs, and welcome back to the first looking good video of 2015. Hope you've all had a great Christmas, nice and relaxed and ready for the season ahead. Let's see what this year brings, eh? Everyone's a bit different. So I've come down here for this week's video into the liner glass house, where we usually grow all these sort of plugs and 9cm liners to be potted on into 2, 3, 4, 5 litre pots later in the year. But this time of year we have a gap in the window in production here, so we use it for growing our primula crop. So as you can see, all our primulas are grown in 1 litre pots and do a great range of good hardy perennial types. As you can see in the distance, the one that's really standing out at the moment is Ember Glow, and that's gone online this week. So Ember Glow's got this lovely, it's a mixture but very similar mixture of colours, from sort of a red through to a slightly paler orange than this, and this is sort of the one in between, but really warm colours on these primulas. So we launched this last year, so yeah, 2014, and it's probably the most popular primula we grew last year. Really does stand out in the plant area, different sort of colour for this time of year, warm colour when there's a lot of cool colours around, so it really brightens up plant areas and people's gardens early in the spring. And as you can see, there's loads and loads of bud in there as well, so plenty of shelf life on a plant like that. Behind the Ember Glow over in the distance is Apple Blossom, which you can't really see the colour on it as much from here, but it's just starting to colour up. So this is the grade it's at the moment. So again, it's a lovely nice habit plant, really nice fresh foliage to it, and this lovely sort of baby pink flowers as well. Let's pop that on there so you can see. And they're at this stage at the moment, so 1 to 2 flowers just opening, and loads of bud coming through in the centre there as well. And then in the foreground we've got the Spring Charm range, which is a collection of 6 different colours. So you've got yellows, creams, reds, oranges, and a nice violety purple colour. So again, I've just picked a couple of these up. You've got a great mixed collection with them. You've got sort of opposite ends of the scale there in the flower colours, some deep traditional sort of primula colours, with some more modern and lovely fresh clear yellows like the one there as well, and they come in mixed trays. So I've put the 3 primulas on for this week, the Spring Charm, the Ember Glow and the Apple Blossom, and there's a few more varieties to come over the next few weeks, so keep track of what's online week by week. And then something you wouldn't expect online then at this time of year, but the mild autumn's really forced it on and got it flowering. These are grown under cold polythene, called twin spans over in Bosbury on the nursery. And we've got 3 different varieties of dianthus that have gone online. We've got Passio, which is this lovely sort of, maroon sort of dark foliage, really velvety in its appearance in the flower, shall I say. We've then got Passio, which is a new one for this year for us, which got a sort of bicolour flower. Again, nice deep sort of burgundy, but then with a pale pink fleck in the petals as well. And finally, one we've grown for a couple of years, it's very popular as a summer crop, but this is an earlier season crop we've grown this year. It's Vaganza. Lovely, cheery, bright flowers, will really liven up any plant area. So we've got those 3 online. And a few more things you might expect to see at this time of year. So obviously being Bransford, you'd expect to see hebes. 2 of the toughest of the bunch is Silver Dollar. So a lovely compact habit. The red tips are just developing as the cooler nights come through now. So nice variegation as well, and will stand up in virtually any garden at this time of year. Really good plant, that's Hebe Silver Dollar. And also a good tough one is Caledonia. So this is grown for this time of year. It's got these lovely red tips on the new growth and on the underside of the leaves. They mature off to more mid-green, quite tiny, small leaves really, for a lot of hebes. And then there's a lovely nice purple flower in it later. You can see the odd bits of bud on there at the moment, but they're not really doing that. It's more foliage interesting, but contrast well to the Silver Dollar on the bench ends. And then we've also put a Risman Bowls Mauve on this week, which again is under a low tunnel, so it's getting the worst of the temperatures on there, as cold as we've had at the moment, so we've had a few good frosts through the last few weeks. But through the autumn it's put up some bud. You can see a nice bit of bud forming all the way around, and the first bits of flower are showing as well. So that's Risman Bowls Mauve in 2 litre. Also got a nice range of hellebores on now with the Eric Smithii types. So I've got Anna's Red online at the moment, which has got this lovely deep red flower. Now from the same range, but an exclusive one to Bransford this year, is Molly's White. So it's got this lovely sort of pure, almost pure white, sort of limey green centre to the flowers. masses of bud in there, and also it's lovely veined and marbled foliage on a very chunky plant as well. But so just gets in the centre there. You can see loads of bud just forming and coming through. So you've got loads of shelf life with that. It'll stand up to the temperatures, and a great spring starter plant to get people going in gardens. Then another new one we've grown this year, it's actually starting to show its flower open at the moment, is tutu. So I've got a small batch of this, but it's got beautiful sort of pinky purple, speckledy flower, really nice again, 2 litre, and stop waving it around, loads more bud coming through at the base as well, so good shelf life. And finally, a couple of new grasses we've got this year into the range, so we've put about half a dozen grasses on for this week. We've got this one which is Eversheen, so nice evergreen Carex, and also Everline. So these are both from Pat Fitzgerald over in Ireland, who's doing these varieties. Lovely new introductions, a lot fresher than some of the older Carexes, so stand up well, and you see them growing on the nursery, they really do stand out in the winter sunshine. So a bit of a long video for once this week should I say, but it's the start of a new year. Got a few new things going online next week after the crop walk. Hopefully you've had a good Christmas, and we'll see you soon.